What's going on? This is a crypto market recap for Thursday, May 15th, and we are seeing a pullback day for the altcoins. Bitcoin's kind of just hanging out, not really going anywhere, but as we can see, the Bitcoin dominance is still bouncing. Now we are bear flagging at this point. At this point is just a bear flag, but we are right under the 0.382 right now, so could be close to negating that very shortly. But yeah, so we'll just go to the tickers. Bitcoin itself still hanging out in this 4-hour equilibrium. So nothing's changed there. I kind of thought that PPI numbers would change that today, but they did not so far. Still a daily bull flag. Lots of room for a daily higher low. We're hoping that this support right here holds as support, and that would show a lot of strength. But we could still, as long as we're hanging out above this these previous tops, we're still looking good anyways. And we have lots of room for a higher low on the way back down. So overall, Bitcoin, yeah, looking still really healthy, right up at the all-time highs. So that's where my attention is. I haven't made any trades on that yet. Looks like there was maybe a trade to be had here. We hit hourly oversold. I played coin, so that was my kind of crypto exposure. I got into coin at a really good price, so I'm happy with that. I already sold it, but yeah, I'm looking to load up on whatever we see here that makes a pullback. But yeah, right now I'm just focused on Bitcoin. They're actually, yeah, just Bitcoin. Nothing else really has my eye at this time. So all right, BNB still bull flagging. Let's see how much we gave back on this move. So we hit the 0.5 on the way back down, so that's just increasing our likelihood of seeing an equilibrium play out on at this point. But we haven't found our true bottom yet. We had an inside bar yesterday, and then we're still trading down. So we haven't actually found a bottom yet, and so this is just kind of a small support right now, and it comes at the previous resistances here, so hopefully that does hold. Otherwise we're getting into more drawn out pullback, and we don't want to see that. But BNB still one of the better names, closer to its most recent all-time highs. Yeah, I think it's 4-hour equilibrium as well. I would be very much watching the outcome of that for short-term direction. XRP, bit more of a pullback today. 5% down so far, and yeah, we're losing our bull flag at this point. We're just losing our 0.382. We're still above the 12 EMA with the days not closed. Hopefully, we close over the 8 EMA, but still healthy as long as we can keep over. Like when you start getting past the 0.5 is when you start getting less healthy consolidation, and I wouldn't be expecting a immediate jump into new highs. So we can still easily get up into new highs, but yeah, now we're looking back down and looking for a higher low than $2.08 at this point on XRP. Litecoin still bull flagging at this point. We wicked below the 8 and 12 EMAs. So far right now we're closing above the 8 EMA, so that looks good. As long as now we want this bottom to hold. Ideally that is our bottom, and that's still holding this previous trading area here, so that it would be good if that marks our bottom, and then we head back up, bull flag, confirm our bull flag. That would look good. Keep our 4-hour uptrend. Oh, actually, sorry, we lost that. We need to regain that, but we've made enough room now that if we don't break here, that we should see a higher low on the way back down. We've come retraced quite a bit. Hype. So we have our 4-hour equilibrium, and most of these are in that same kind of pattern. And right now we are trying to break our daily bull flag bullish. Hype is actually looking pretty good too, although it is a bit further back from all-time highs. If we can clear this area, we are looking at the all-time highs. So that gives us a pretty big area to work with if we can break this 2843 level. So if we can confirm this here, And yeah, it's looking like our 4-hour equilibrium. We're looking at the top of it right now. So we'll see if it breaks. If not, we'll try and make a higher low than right here. Ethereum, now we've kind of got this head and shoulders to be possibly looking at now on Ethereum on the 4-hour. This is a significant enough pullback on this retracement that we would expect a 4-hour lower high on the way back up, and that puts us in a 4-hour head and shoulders scenario possibility. So we haven't we have set the 4-hour higher low right there. So yeah, that is on watch, the 4-hour head and shoulders. Ideally not, and we just set our daily higher low and keep going. But yeah, we're still waiting for the 8 and 12 moving averages to catch up. So that might be what's going on. It's just trading kind of sideways up-ish. Solana, still holding up, still holding the 8 and 12 moving averages. We broke this resistance with no follow through, so that's the caution to the bulls. Now we've given up a bit more, 3.76 down today. And now we have a 4-hour head and shoulders to be watching out for. Unless we just break this resistance. And whatever the case, we are looking for a 4-hour lower high on the way back up. And potentially a daily lower high. Ondo, we've already broken our support here and set a lower high. So we're bear flagging on the 4-hour, not looking good on Ondo. Looking down, we're underneath the 12 moving average at this time. Ideally we close above it, but we still nonetheless have a lot of room to set a higher low than 82 on the way back down. Just the farther we go, the more chance we play an equilibrium or risk more downside. Link, so now we've broken down, lost our 4-hour uptrend, and we're just expecting a 4-hour lower high on the way back up. As long as we're kind of holding above this, is still very healthy trading. As long as we're closing above this 1537, we're healthy. And we do have lots of room on the way back down to get a higher low than 1321 on Link. Okay, so Sui, lots of room for a higher low, but now we've retraced to the 0.5 at least now, so odds favor a lower high on the way back up. That we probably won't see a straight shot into a higher high. We risk having another equilibrium play out here, but we need to gain the 4-hour uptrend back, if that's the first sign. XLM, same thing. Same thing on XLM, but we're losing this previous resistance, which we don't like to see. Ideally, we can close above it, but yeah, now we're just looking for a higher low than 0.2522 on the way back down. Lots of room for it, but don't want to give up that much. Okay, Cardano, same thing. We're right at the 12 moving average right now. We want to hold that and close above that ideally. Lots of room for a higher low, but now we're looking at a lower high on the way back up. Kaspa, still playing this equilibrium. So watch the outcome of that for short-term direction. But we are still holding above this previous resistance, which is a good look. And I have a feeling we're going to head to that 0.1563 resistance here in the coming weeks. Dogecoin still holding its daily bull flag, holding above the 80 MA, so that's good. We did actually lose our daily uptrend and our 4-hour uptrend, so we were trying to look for a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders here. We lost that now, so what we want to see at this point is losing it with no follow through, which is currently the case, and kind of see a falling wedge. So we'll see how that plays out. Hbar, lots of room for a daily higher low, but we're giving quite a bit of it back. at least 0.5 now, so we're not a bull flag. Odds favor a lower high when we start bouncing. We're at the 12 EMA right now. We want that to hold. We don't want to lose the lows anymore. Mochi, we're kind of in a 4-hour head and shoulders, so we'll see how that goes. And ideally we hold the lows now. Hold the lows, and we're hopefully close above the 12 moving or 80 EMA to show even more strength. AVAX, right at this line here, right at that resistance, holding it so far. Want to hold that in the 12 moving average, so looking okay as long as we can close above this and we don't lose this tomorrow. Ton, really weak. We have this equilibrium still. We're looking at the lows of this equilibrium at this point. So that's the low. That was the high we were hoping to make it to, and then yeah, we're looking at this low now. Hopefully this bottom holds here even at 295 or 294, sorry. And we can keep our daily uptrend going. Trump, daily equilibrium, nothing's changed there. Kind of a weaker bounce here, so we only made it to the 0.5 on the way back up from this bounce, 0.5, and then we headed back down, so not a good look. But odds do still favor a higher low on the way back down. But if this was it, then we're just 4-hour bear flagging at this point and risking more downside. Alright, so that is it for today, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully we close this week strong. Have a feeling we will. Alright, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.